Very good morning to all. I am Jeyakumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, SNS College of Technology. I am so happy to explain the SNS Roadmap, which is redesigning your minds and redefining your future. The journey of redesigning minds and your business. At SNS institutions, every journey begins with a question: how can we create a better tomorrow? Since 1997, under the vision of Sri SNS Charitable Trust, we have been pursuing this question with passion and purpose. From humble beginnings, we have grown into a vibrant educational ecosystem serving society through diverse domains of education, technology, healthcare, business, and innovation. For over 27 years, our mission has remained constant to build an entrepreneurial mindset through our design thinking framework. Our tagline, redesigning common mind and business towards excellence, reflects not just what we do, but who we are. This is the story of our SNS roadmap, a step by step journey of transformation from chaos to creation, from ordinary thinking to design thinking, and from learning to leadership. Our roadmap unfolds from four dynamic stages: foundation, framework, culture, growth and innovation, and excellence and creation. Let's explain each step in depth. So, foundation, from friction to human centered innovation. Every revolution begins with discomfort, the chaos that challenges our old ways of thinking. At SNS, we recognize that innovation is born from friction, chaos, or challenge. The first stage of our foundation accepts the reality of initial friction and frustration. Whether it's a student learning a new concept, an entrepreneur building an idea, or a teacher redesigning their class, every change begins with confusion. We don't avoid chaos, we learn from it. It teaches resilience, empathy, and adaptability, the true skills for the future, the common man and business. The second layer of our foundation connects with the everyday world, the common man, and the business ecosystem. We study these standard approaches that dominates industries, organizations, and societies. We understand how people live, work, and solve problems. Only by empathizing with the real world can we redesign it. So the transformation happens here. The design thinking is our signature approach, a structured human-centered process that turns challenges into creative opportunities. Through the five stages: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test, we teach our students to think beyond the books, to think with the purpose, and to innovate with empathy. And this is the foundation that supports every institution, every department, every idea within SNS. It's where chaos becomes clarity and frustration becomes fuel for creation. The framework and the culture, the purpose, process, and the people. Once the foundation is laid, we build the framework, the structure that gives shape to innovation and excellence. At SNS, our framework is powered by a culture deeply rooted in purpose, process, and people. The 3P culture. Our 3P culture defines who we are, the purpose. Every action begins with a clear sense of why we do it. Education is not as a transaction but as a transformation. The process. Design thinking gives us a process, a roadmap to transform ideas into outcomes. Then the people. Our greatest strength, the students, faculty, leaders, and the industry partners all working together to make a difference. This culture makes SNS a living, breathing community of creators, thinkers, and the problem solvers. 3C framework: attitude, logic, and technique. Our 3C framework builds the mental architecture for success. Attitude, the willingness to learn and unlearn. The logic, the ability to reason and connect with ideas. The technique, the skill to execute with precision and creativity. These three dimensions prepare our learners not only for jobs but for life, to think critically, act responsibly, and innovate meaningfully. The five pillars: learn, upskill, innovate, network. Learning at SNS goes beyond classrooms. Our five pillars provide a structured pathway for continuous personal and professional growth. Acquire new knowledge through immersive experiences. Upskill helps to strengthen competencies that matter in the real world. Innovation apply creativity to solve pressing problems, and network will help you to collaborate across disciplines, culture, and industries. Through these five pillars, every student becomes a lifelong learner and a contributor to the future economy. Uh, the education is complete without well-being. Our spine framework nurtures the body, mind, and spirit through about 80 to 100 active clubs covering sports, hobbies, and wellness. It creates a vibrant campus life where physical health and mental resilience are celebrated as foundation of success. In this stage, SNS transforms from an institution into a culture, a living ecosystem of a growth guided by purpose, strengthened by process, and powered by people. The turning growth and the innovation here turning help you to turn the ideas into impact. The third phase, our roadmap, focuses on growth and innovation, the heartbeat of SNS institutions. Here we connect learning with action and ideas with implementation. Our innovation 7 plus 7 model is an integrated approach that brings together 7 teaching innovations and 7 learning innovations. It is a holistic system that encourages creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking. Students learn through design studios, project-based courses, hackathons, research labs, and industry immersions, all supported by digital and AI-enabled environment. We are living in the era of artificial intelligence, and SNS Institutions leads the charge with the Gen AI enablement. By integrating generative AI across teaching, research, and entrepreneurship, we prepare our learners to become creators of intelligent systems, not just users of them. Our AI roadmap includes AI integrated curriculum across disciplines, AI driven research projects in sustainability, healthcare, and business, hackathons, and AI challenges that inspire innovations and problem solving. Through these initiatives, SNS transforms students into AI powered innovators ready for global opportunities. And we don't just produce graduates, we produce certified talents, professionals equipped with globally recognized skills. Our certification programs in IT, business, engineering, and healthcare ensures that every student graduates industry ready. They carry both a degree and a state of verified competencies that make them competitive and confident in the workplace. At this stage, innovation becomes a habit and growth becomes measurable. SNS evolves from being a place of learning to a hub of transformation and entrepreneurship. And the final stage of roadmap is where vision becomes visible, where our ideas, innovations, and system converge into excellence and creation. Smart OKRs. Excellent demands clarity and accountability. That's why SNS had adopted the SMART OKR, Objective and Key Results Framework. This system helps us align individual and institutional goals, creating transparency and measurable growth. Through gamification, progress becomes exciting. Every student, faculty member, and department tracks achievements, celebrates milestones, and learns from outcomes. It is a living ecosystem of self improvement. For SNS, excellence is not one-time award. It is continuous progression. It is reflected in our academic results, research output, and startup successes and community engagement. It is how our students think, collaborate, and lead. Through continuous improvement, benchmarking, and innovation, we strive to become among the top educational institutions in India and the world. And the, it is regarding your 1000 AI startups in 10 years. This is our boldest vision, yet to create and nurture 1000 AI-driven startups in 10 years. With our design thinking foundation and AI-driven capabilities, we are turning this dream into reality. We are creating a startup pipeline that guides students and faculty from idea conception to global launch. With incubators, funding networks, mentorship groups, and international partnerships, SNS is shaping the next generation innovators and entrepreneurs. By next 10 years, our campus will not just educate, it will create enterprises that shape industries and uplift societies. So, using design thinking and AI, at the heart of the excellence lies one unshakable principle, the growth mindset. We believe that the intelligence, skill, and creativity can be developed through effort, perseverance, and continuous learning. With the design thinking as a method and AI as an enabler, the growth mindset becomes our culture. We encourage our students and faculty to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and celebrate progress. Because at SNS, we don't just teach success, we teach how to grow into it. So, the SNS roadmap is not just a strategic document, it's a living philosophy. It shows how we evolve step by step, from chaos to clarity, from common thinking to design thinking, from learning to leadership, from innovation to impact, from purpose to performance. Every phase builds upon the last, creating a continuous cycle of improvement and innovation. But design thinking providing the logical approach and AI enabling scale, our 1000 startup mission is not just a dream, it is achievable. At SNS Institutions, we don't wait for the future, we design it. We are redesigning common minds and business towards excellence, creating a generation that thinks, builds, and leads this purpose. And thank you for the opportunity. Once again, I'll thank you all, one and all, who supported me for this. Thank you.